I was diagnosed with 3 separate cancers simultaneously.
In September of 1984, I had a diagnosis of breast cancer.
I was diagnosed in 2011 with stage 2 invasive carcinoma.
I just thought breast cancer was breast cancer. I had no idea that there were, even at the time 8 years ago, 15 different types of breast cancer. To have 3 types all at the same time was a little overwhelming.
No one in my life knew about breast cancer. It was not in my family except on the paternal side, and that was discounted medically at the time. So I was really on my own, and I was cared for by men in the hospital and post-hospital.
It was apparently fairly aggressive because my mammogram a year prior was totally clean. It was determined that the only course of treatment at that point was a mastectomy.
At Lady Grace, our goal is to carry quality post-breast surgery products. Lady Grace is one of the nation's largest suppliers of breast forms and post-surgical bras for women who have undergone breast surgery.
I work with women at all stages of surgical cancer and non-cancer. We do our best to make you symmetrical again so that you're even, and when you look at yourself in the mirror, you look exactly the same.
And after the mastectomy, of course, I needed to be fitted, but really was not told when or what to do.
I decided to go in and just find out. I didn't know at the time whether Lady Grace offered any mastectomy bras or any supplies.
My surgeon did tell me about Lady Grace. I went in not knowing what to expect.
We have various products that we can use to fill in a cup or to modify a bra, or we can use a mastectomy bra which has pockets on both sides, and we balance you out.
We carry a large selection of breast forms, partial breast forms for mastectomy, lumpectomy, and reconstruction.
The most important part of my job is to help women who have had some sort of breast surgery.
And when I walked into Lady Grace, it was just an enormous relief. It was feminine, it was beautiful, there were women, it was welcoming.
It's a women's store. This is an atmosphere that they're comfortable in. We spend as much time as needed helping, whether it be a half an hour or 2 hours or more, whatever the job takes, that's what we're there to do.
I went into Lady Grace to be fitted for one prosthetic and was introduced to Peggy at that time in the Salem store. And I could not have been more welcomed, more comfortable.
So at that point, she said, would you like to try one on? And yes, I would love to. As comfortably as possible, she just helped me fit.
Your fitting starts with a consultation determining your expectations, the fitting process, and your insurance coverage. We will then measure and fit you to a bra and begin selecting the breast form that best matches your natural side and your lifestyle needs. Our fitter will bring in many selections from our wide assortment of products. We'll take as much time as we need to make you feel confident and beautiful inside and out.
On the inside, I wasn't whole. So what happened when I put that bra on, not only was it a beautiful bra, there was a wonderful woman standing there and she said to me, it's beautiful and you're beautiful. Nobody had said that to me in 20 years, let alone 8. I felt beautiful.
2 hours in the fitting room and playing around with all kinds with different brands and different styles. She stepped back, she had that smile on her face, she crossed her arm and she said, we've got it, there's the smile. And I've been smiling ever since.
You can see in their face and the way they carry themselves that they're just more confident in themselves now.
It's just amazing the things that we can do and the products that we have that enables us to make a woman look the way she's used to seeing herself and probably doesn't realize that she can look that way again.
Behind the scenes, Lady Grace's insurance team is working hard to ensure that all the messy insurance paperwork is taken care of. We take off your plate all the hassle and headache of dealing with insurance carriers so you can focus on looking and feeling your best. We work with Medicare and every major insurance plan. Most insurance plans cover at least 80% and in some cases will cover 100% of the cost of breast forms and bras. And in most cases, Lady Grace will bill these insurance carriers directly, minimizing or eliminating any out-of-pocket expense for you.
We have seen thousands of women, everyone unique. I'd like to think that we've helped everyone to lead a better life, a happier life, and to feel better about themselves.
In addition to our vast selection of post-surgical bras, our seamstresses can modify any of our thousands of conventional bras to suit your needs. In just a few weeks, Lady Grace Stores will begin its 80th year of servicing the needs of women throughout New England. Legions of devoted shoppers turn to Lady Grace each year for its superior selection of intimate apparel and lingerie, along with the fitting expertise of its trained fitters.
There's a lot more involved with fitting a bra than you would think. It's just not picking a size off a rack. There's a lot to it, and that's the expertise that we bring forth to the job.
Put it all together, and we think nobody provides service to breast cancer survivors like we do at Lady Grace.
Because it's not just a store, it's not just a product. It's an experience in being and feeling alive. Unless you're a breast cancer survivor, it's difficult to understand or relate to the fact that cancer can take more than just body parts.
I did consider reconstruction. I went all the way down to Beth Israel for a consult, and when he told me that it would be pretty much another year of my life and 2 graft surgeries, my husband and I discussed it for a while and decided it wasn't worth giving this disease another year of my life. And I was happy with the camis. Every time I walk in, Peggy says, I still see the smile.
And the reason I'm here today is to hope with you that other women have it much easier than it was so many years ago, and that they know that the service, the individual treatment, the whole crew are really there to help you out.
And those people who are out there, maybe watching me say anything, need to know. Bring yourself. More importantly, bring your daughter. Bring your mother. Bring your granddaughter.